Hello. I got started with the Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians Oracle cards, and the card that fell out was Oshun, Sweet Success. All right. Giving birth to your own prosperity, feminine leadership. Oshun is the mother of the Nigerian Yoruba people, and her name means the source. She is an Orisha, a spiritual protector sent by Supreme Creator Olodumare. This beloved goddess holds keys to fertility, success, and prosperity. Women pray to her to help them get pregnant. The patron saint of the Osun River, Oshun's sweet flowing waters can cure illness, grant wishes, and confer protection to women leaders. Her colors are yellow and amber. Some of her symbols are brass bracelets, honey, peacocks, sunflowers, and pumpkins. Are you secretly afraid of being richly rewarded and successful? So, the fear of success. Were you taught that life and work are struggles to be endured? Is it difficult for you to equate spiritual service with material wealth and social status? You've been working hard for a long time, and Oshun, Yoruba goddess of creation, has been watching you. She sees your efforts and knows what it takes to juggle countless demands alongside creating meaningful work. You're a sacred feminine creator in tune with the source of all things, says Oshun. The time has come for your creations to be birthed with ease, just as I gave birth to the first people on earth, she declares, leading you to a river gushing with the energy of prosperity. Release thoughts of lack into Oshun's flowing waters. It's important that you do this as the universe is moving you into positions of leadership. I'm going to repeat that. Release thoughts of lack into Oshun's flowing waters. This may be one of the things that you're working through or have released. A lack mindset. The belief that one cannot be spiritual and be materially abundant. According to this message, those two are not mutually exclusive. Source wants us to be abundant in all areas of our lives. And we're moving into the new earth, where the frequency is much higher, where the frequency of love, living in harmony and abundance run rampant, to use abundant resources, motivated by love, to lift others up, not to control others and impose our will on others. Okay, let me continue. Release thoughts of lack. Okay, I read that part. But let me say this part here. Yes, the universe is moving you into positions of leadership. You have leadership qualities. Allow yourself to be richly resourced and wildly successful in all your creations. Old beliefs about scarcity and patterns of undervaluing your time and energy are being washed away by Oshun's river. Wealth in all forms flows to you. Claim your throne of divine feminine influence and lead with love. Indeed, leading with love, that is what we are creating at this time. Love-based leadership. And this part was on page 133. That may be significant for you. You may be seeing 133 or 33. Threes may be significant. Okay, additional meanings. What you're inquiring about will be successful. A promotion or leadership position is within your reach. Increase what you charge for your services. Work on limiting beliefs about money. This is a positive message about pregnancy or adoption. And there's an invocation. My creations generate rich rewards. I accept sweet success. Okay, thank you for that opening message. Okay, let's go to the Sacred Traveler. Oracle cards. Let's see how this goes. This is the first time I'm using this deck. This makes me think that traveling is something that will be part of your journey here during this lifetime. Okay. Bottom of the deck, staying focused, hold the course. Basically having tunnel vision. Using your heart as your compass. Avoiding distractions as best as humanly possible. Focusing on sweet success. Bees may be a synchronicity for you. You may be seeing bees. You may drink tea with honey. You may have a brass singing bowl. Okay, let's go. What message? There we go. Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Yes, staying in the present moment. Passion and pleasure. Being as present as possible attracts sweet success. And there will be much to savor as well. So, being grateful in the present moment for your present blessings, but also being grateful for all the blessings that are yet to arrive, and being in the frequency of gratitude. That will only magnetize blessings to you. All the more. Passion and pleasure. Okay, that makes me think of, well, I'm seeing the bonfire here, make me think of the sacral chakra. Passion and pleasure. Creativity. One more from this deck, please. You may enjoy camping. Oh, okay. We have more than one more. Okay, we have protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. Yes, you have so much support. in the angelic realm, in the spiritual realm, and many other dimensions. This is a very transformative time, so there's so much support at this time to help us usher in the new earth. Begin now. Take your first step. Make me think of the Fool card in the Tarot. Independence. This makes me think independence, going your own way, forging your own path. Okay, I'm getting this path is protected. Your path is protected. I'm thinking harvest. Just looking at the image in the background here, I'm thinking harvest. Your harvest is here. Can you tell us more about the person's journey, please? The journey of sweet success. Ooh, yep, independence. I think I mentioned that when I was looking at this card here. This person waving goodbye, farewell to loved ones, forging his own path. Okay, 9 of Discs, which is the 9 of Pentacles, independence. Is this a parrot? I'm thinking it's a parrot. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting speaking your dreams into existence. You may do that, say affirmations out loud using your powerful throat chakra. And 3 of Cups. You have a lot of angelic support in the unseen realms, and also you're attracting your soul tribe. And you may travel together. That's what I'm getting. And I've seen this card a few times and I can't unsee it anymore. This makes me think of the Greek islands, the Mediterranean. So you may travel to Greece. That may be one of your destinations. What else can you tell us about this journey of sweet success? Oh my goodness, look at this. The sun. Yeah. Savor your life. So much to savor. In multiple areas of your life. successful in multiple areas of your life. Having friendships, deep connections that fill you with joy, that make you feel like a child again. People with whom you feel revitalized with, energized with, rather than feeling energetically drained. The color yellow, golds, oranges, ambers, they did mention pumpkins and such. When reading about Oshun, seems to be significant. Yellow, okay, yellow. Yellow here of the sun, the sunflowers, the glow of the moon, golden glow. Oshun's jewelry. A celebratory, joyful energy. And very calm energy as well. I'm looking at Oshun right here. She looks very calm, very stable. And now that makes me think of the 9 of Discs, stability. Feeling stable not only emotionally, spiritually, mentally, but feeling stable, yes, materially as well. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, this is way too much. I'll just take the one that flipped over. The 3 of Wands, yep. And this makes me, this image here, how she's on this road here. It makes me look at this one here, the Begin Now card. Take your first step, yep. Going off on your own. But this path, this journey of yours, you will not be walking it entirely on your own. You are attracting in your soul tribe. But you had to take that first step. You had to choose on your own. Choose yourself. And that's what you've done. And the world is wide open for you. She looks very confident. She's charging ahead. Looking at her yellow boots. Yeah, the color yellow seems to be significant. Yellow boots, making me think again of the solar plexus chakra, personal willpower, and also her red raincoat, stability, Pentacles energy, grounded energy, just like on the 9 of Discs. And Oshun, very grounded, maternal energy. Yep, and look at this. There's a sign here pointing to the airport. So, and it says JFK Airport. So I'm not sure, is the JFK Airport in New York? You may be in New York. Maybe you're a New Yorker. Maybe you read the New Yorker. But yes, travel is in the cards for you. And I'm looking at the lions on these wands here. So yes, making me think of the strength card in the tarot. You've gained so much spiritual strength. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Judgment. Beautiful, colorful leaves. You've answered the call. Awaken to your true self. So yes, I think that traveling has something to do with your calling. You may be led to certain places around the globe. And yes, the number 3 may be significant because we saw the 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands. I think I mentioned, yes, when we were reading in the guidebook, the message was on page 133. Part of the message was on page 133. Okay, now we have the 4 of Discs. More community, companionship in this image. Very celebratory energy. Wow, okay, look at this. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Sweet success indeed. Seven of Discs, patience. One more, one more. Transformation, yep, the Death card. Okay, this is a transformative timeline. We have how many major arcana? The Sun, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card. 4. Major changes. Oh, and I'm noticing it. There are 3 people on the Death card. Your soulmates. You're going to be doing something together, potentially a creative endeavor. I'm noticing on the 7 of Discs, her bright red hair. Makes me think of creativity, the sacral chakra. And we mentioned that when we saw the bonfire and the passion and pleasure card. And in reading about Oshun, you are being prepared for a leadership position. Now that makes me look at the 9 of Discs card. Leadership. Leading to financial independence. At the same time, you will have support in the physical. Okay, I didn't want to go for another one, but I just did. And look at this. Look what wanted to come out. The Devil. Another major arcana. This might have something to do with the internet, because I'm noticing that these two people are on their phones. Maybe you have a social media platform. So, success in the material realm. Let's just clarify the Devil card on the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands, enthusiasm, optimism, yep, passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Okay, please clarify the Devil card, please. The Devil card. What does the Devil card have to do with the rest of the message? Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Materiality. Yeah. A lot of material success. And seeing the Devil card, I'm thinking of moderation. Just balancing, well, the material and the spiritual, because I think we read about in Oshun, right? That wealth and providing a spiritual service, they need not be mutually exclusive. And that may be one of the things, one of the limiting beliefs that you have faced when doing your inner work. Let me read this part. Are you secretly afraid of being richly rewarded and successful? Were you taught that life and work are struggles to be endured? Is it difficult for you to equate spiritual service with material wealth and social status? So that it makes, seeing the Devil card, that's what it makes me think. And that is what? In your leadership position, you will be demonstrating just by being a living example of how it is possible to balance the material and the spiritual. So that now that makes me think of being a bridge, right? Bridging the material and spiritual. Because everything is interconnected. The spiritual and physical are interconnected. There is no separation. Again, each realms are not mutually exclusive. But you are being prepared to be a balanced leader, a heart-led leader, a leader that leads with love. Which is why, yes, there is an emphasis to release thoughts of lack. Because, yeah, look at the overflow. Look at the material world overflow that we're seeing in this reading. Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles. A major life lesson. To be able to balance the spiritual and material. to show, to be a living example that one can be spiritual, that actually material success is possible while at the same time being spiritual, and that in fact we can turn the material, transform it, transform that perspective, and see it as sacred. Treat wealth, material abundance as sacred. Because you will be guided by Source, your spirit team, through the multitude of resources, the overflow of resources that you will be given by Source. You will all be working together. Your spirit, your soul tribe, your spirit team, you'll all be working together. It's a collaborative effort, working together to create a harmonious world. Where thoughts of lack are a thing of the past. So it makes me think, yes, looking at the Three of Wands and the begin now, the gentleman. About to step into their purpose or their start, this transformative journey. Leading the way. Leading the way. Showing others that this is possible. That part of being able to savor life need not involve constant suffering, struggling. Okay. Okay, it's more than half an hour, but let me just get one card from my own deck. Interesting. Same words, different vibe. Energetic fingerprint. Okay. So this makes me think that potentially, maybe you are holding back on doing something. Same words, different vibe. And maybe you think, so let's just say a creative endeavor, and I mentioned social media, okay? So let's say content creation, all right? You want to perhaps create content, but you see so many people who are already creating content, perhaps in an area that you're interested in. Let's just say fashion, for example. people who talk about fashion, model fashion outfits. And so you think, oh, okay, the market is saturated. So, what can I add? So now I'm thinking of undervaluing. We read about that in Oshun. But every person is different. Everyone has their own energetic fingerprint. So even if you may model the same outfits, like what those videos about basics, like just wearing t-shirts and jeans, and there are so many videos about that. And yet people still watch those videos. But that, your ego might think, okay, yeah. Why should I make content about fashion basics when there are so many other videos about basics? I have nothing new to say. I have nothing new to add. But the thing is, there's no other you. No one else has your energetic fingerprint. So you may even say the exact same words as another person, but your vibration is your own. Your frequency is your frequency. And if it's something that you're truly passionate about, now I'm looking at this picture, your inner child. Listen to your inner child. Your inner child wants you to live a joyful life, to do things that you are passionate about, that bring you pleasure. That is the key to success, doing something that brings you joy. We're transitioning into a different world now. Struggling, working a traditional 9-to-5 job is not a prerequisite to success or happiness. Doing what we love and enjoy, doing things with ease, absent of struggle, that is the world that we are creating. Your voice is needed. There are people out there who are on your vibrational wavelength. And Spirit will lead them to you. And they will stay because there is something about your vibe, your energy, that resonates with them. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Almost 40 minutes. All right, take care.